Technology often promises to make our lives easier, but sometimes, even the most advanced innovations fall short in dramatic, hilarious, or disastrous ways. Here are 10 times technology failed spectacularly and left us all scratching our heads, or laughing out loud. 1. The Google Glass fiasco. Google Glass was touted as the next big thing in wearable tech, a pair of glasses that would offer augmented reality and hands-free internet access. However, it faced a massive backlash. The main problem: it looked ridiculous, the battery life was terrible, and it caused privacy concerns as users could secretly record everything around them. Google Glass was eventually shelved, becoming a cautionary tale in wearable tech. 2. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 explosions. In 2016, Samsung's highly anticipated Galaxy Note 7 smartphone hit the market. However, the excitement quickly turned to horror when reports surfaced that the phones were catching fire due to faulty batteries. The explosive issue was so widespread that Samsung had to issue a global recall and eventually discontinue the device entirely. It was a PR nightmare, costing the company billions and forcing them to rethink their entire smartphone strategy. 3. Microsoft's Windows Vista. Windows Vista was meant to be the upgrade that would fix all of Windows XP's problems and usher in a new era of computing. Instead, it became infamous for its sluggish performance, compatibility issues, and constant user prompts for security permissions. Despite huge marketing campaigns, Vista was a massive flop, and Microsoft quickly had to release Windows 7 to try and erase the nightmare. 4. Apple Maps, 2012. When Apple launched its own Maps app in 2012, it quickly became apparent that the product was riddled with errors. Landmarks were misplaced, streets were misaligned, and the app even showed locations that didn't exist. CEO Tim Cook was forced to apologize, and Apple had to direct users to third-party mapping apps like Google Maps while they scrambled to fix the issues. It was a major tech disaster for Apple, known for its usually flawless user experience. 5. The Y2K Bug. The Y2K bug was one of the most highly anticipated tech disasters that never came to fruition. As the year 2000 approached, there was widespread fear that computer systems around the world would fail because they used 2 digits to represent the year, e.g., 99 for 1999. Everyone expected global chaos as computers malfunctioned, airplanes fell out of the sky, and bank accounts were wiped clean. Fortunately, thanks to widespread efforts to fix the issue, the world entered 2000 without any major incidents, but the tech world's fears were much bigger than the actual problem. 6. Betamax vs VHS. In the 1980s, Sony's Betamax was the superior video cassette format, offering better quality than its competitor, VHS. However, VHS won the battle largely because of its longer recording time, which made it more convenient for consumers. The Betamax failure became one of the biggest tech blunders of all time, with Sony spending years trying to push Betamax against the VHS juggernaut, only to eventually give up and switch to producing VHS tapes. 7. The Fire Phone. Amazon launched the Fire Phone in 2014, promising a revolutionary smartphone with unique features like 3D display and Firefly, which identified objects. Unfortunately, the device was overpriced and underwhelming. It lacked the essential apps and features consumers expected, and its innovative features quickly proved to be gimmicks. After just a few months, Amazon discontinued the Fire Phone, and the company took a significant financial loss on the venture. 8. The Apple Antenna Gate. When Apple released the iPhone 4 in 2010, it featured a sleek new design with an antenna built into the steel frame. However, users quickly discovered that holding the phone in a certain way caused the signal to drop, leading to dropped calls and poor reception. The issue became known as Antenna Gate, and Apple was forced to offer free cases to affected customers. While the issue wasn't as catastrophic as some other tech failures, it did tarnish Apple's otherwise pristine reputation for quality. 9. Nintendo Virtual Boy. Released in 1995, the Nintendo Virtual Boy was a virtual reality gaming console that promised to immerse players in a 3D world. Unfortunately, the system was plagued with technical flaws, including poor graphics, eye strain, and a headache-inducing experience. It was also uncomfortable to use, leading to a quick and quiet discontinuation. The Virtual Boy is often cited as one of the biggest flops in the history of gaming. 10. The Google Wave debacle. Google Wave was a real-time communication tool that promised to revolutionize email and instant messaging by combining them into one seamless platform. However, it was overly complicated and hard to understand, leading to user confusion. The interface was clunky, and it failed to attract a significant user base. Google eventually shut it down just 2 years after its launch, proving that even the most innovative ideas don't always succeed in the tech world. From exploding phones to software disasters, these failures serve as reminders that not all technological innovations are destined for success. Sometimes, despite the best intentions, technology can spectacularly crash and burn.